We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Back to throw. Rich. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Rich. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Rich. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. That's taken on the 25. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Deron Payne, his second sack of the night.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On third down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich. And he rifles one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rich. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Rich.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
The Bengals offense returns to the field, and they'll take over here following the interception with good field position and a chance to take the lead with a touchdown.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 15-yard line. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Rich being chased out left.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Off play action. Rich.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Off the play fake. Rich.
Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Rich. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Rich. Touchdown, Vikings.
KJ Osborne.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Bengals set to take over. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow.
Again, that's Hurst.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down and 4.
Burrow, throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cincinnati. On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. A give left side to Cook.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On first down, Rich. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Parkey is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 29,
Burrow, pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow looking to pass.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Burrow. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Now Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Lewis Seen.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
1st down. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow, open man is Higgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Daron Payne bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Touchdown Bengals! Hayden Hurst, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. To throw on 3rd down, Rich. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready?
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
19 Chargers.
Well, part of tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Minnesota, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.